Hey everyone, I'm here in Thailand trying to put my book together, losing your mind, coming to your senses. And I want to take the opportunity to record some videos so I can share with you the different topics that I want to address in that book and invite you all to ask questions, come up with suggestions, or basically start a discussion of how the different ideas that I see, how they're fitting together, whether they're making any sense to anybody else, and well, basically what topics are most interesting for you all. So the idea behind the book is that science and spirituality, for lack of a better word, all well, in my mind, all seem to point at the same thing. But everybody is looking at basically at the finger instead of what the finger is pointing at. Science and spirituality, philosophy, mathematics, cosmology, theoretical physics, neuroscience, Buddhism, Dzogchen, they all point towards something, and I want to try and make a case that even though they all use very different words and are very different frameworks of thinking, that they all might be pointing toward the same thing, a reality that is seemingly beyond the constructs of our mind, but not beyond our own experience. So I've gathered a lot of information about these topics, and I'm curious which topics are of most interest to you all. So I've made a little list of different things I can talk about in future videos. So now I only want to sort of sketch a map of the territory that describes the landscape. This territory I'm putting together with Maria Carlson. We're writing the book together, and at the moment, seemingly there's always sort of a triad of three different topics that might seemingly be unrelated, but that have interesting connections. So one of the first ones is well, basically the different levels of how we can experience consciousness, life, and how these are linked to what our mind is telling us, how what our mind is telling us is actually anchored in the architecture of our brain, and what kind of additional sources our body itself can provide for information. One very important consequence of this consciousness, mind, body, brain relationship is the link between what our mind tells us about, for example, how we operate in relationships and how our brain is actually structured. Another topic would be mathematics. There's some very deep mathematical proofs about 100 years ago and these mathematical proofs seem to have some very large consequences for the nature of our thinking, um, and in the end maybe even cosmology and the universe itself. Another interesting triad is the theory of evolution, evolution of life itself, and how life seemingly is a process of embodiment of emergent structures, properties at always higher and higher abstraction levels. Another one linking back to the mathematical theories I've just spoken about, that there actually seems to be a link between Buddhism, mathematics, and also the limits of our rationality. This last one then has again very interesting consequences for the future of artificial intelligence. How in Western society we are very much biased towards believing our mind and believing rationality, whereas there might be even mathematically proven a deeper truth available to us. Why are we then so stuck? Well, maybe stuck is the wrong word, but why are we so attached to this idea that the world is completely rational, even though people might not be? This has to do again with the way our brain has evolved, the way language has enabled us to open up a whole new dimension of conceptual reality. And how that relates to the architecture of our brain, our prefrontal cortex, and the lower, older parts of our brain, the mammalian brain or our limbic system, and our reptilian brain. Well, these are the first few topics that are sort of on the map, and there are a lot of different paths, as you already noticed, you can take to link all these topics together. So I'm very curious if this resonates with anybody, if you have any questions about how you struggle between maybe science and rationality and spirituality, what you would like me to elaborate on first, and basically if you're interested in losing your mind and coming to your senses more. Alright, that's it for now. See you next time. Bye bye.